Reporting from hell, it's me, Clayton, next to a pile of papers. Chris! Chris!
Hi!
Whoa, this pile of papers is talking. It sounds like a little wimpy guy. Hey, well, Chris, what are you doing in there?
Well, I'm dead, and my eternal punishment is to do this podcast where we interview everyone in hell.
That's not answering my question. You're giving, hey, this is not the exposition hour. I'm asking you, what are you doing in a big old pile of papers, Chris?
I'm working on our taxes.
Oh, taxes?
Yeah.
Wait, what day is it? Are we in April?
Yeah, taxes come a little later in hell.
When do they normally come?
I don't know.
Great, you're the perfect man for the job, Chris. You're gonna do great with our taxes.
Well, this is my first time doing taxes. I didn't know that all the other years we were supposed to file taxes. I didn't know there was an Infernal Revenue Service.
When you died and just showed up, I was like, all right, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna clean my toilets, you're gonna record my podcast, you're gonna do my taxes, you're gonna sign my shoes, and you missed that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a failing on my part or a failing on your part. I'm gonna say it's a failing on your part, though, so.
Well, you know, the best leaders take responsibility for their subordinates'
Shut
mistake.
the fuck up. What is that, Sun Tzu? What do you do? Just get out of here. What are you reading, a help book or something?
No, I'm reading a tax code for hell.
Oh, okay, all right, sorry.
Or the hex code.
I haven't done taxes in years, so, you know.
Yeah,
but,
I know. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, now it's your fault. Now it's on you. But, hey, wait, Chris?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's cool, man. I got an idea. We were going to book a guest, canceling them. They'll come back next week. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I got the perfect guy. I'm gonna get on LinkedIn really quick. I'm going to shoot him a message. But before, actually, you know, while I'm here on LinkedIn, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is a perfect segue. It's almost as if it was planned. If you follow us on Patreon, one of the perks, one of the big, glitzy, cool perks is that our patrons can connect with me, Clayton, on LinkedIn. So let's talk to a couple of the guys on LinkedIn. Let me see. Okay, we got a guy named Brendan. All right. Let me see. I'm going to shoot Brendan a quick message. Brendan, so good to connect on LinkedIn with you. I see that you work as a biologist/biophysicist. I don't know what any of that bullshit means, but if you can help me develop some sort of Chris-eating bacteria, that would be really dope. Let's get the Nobel Peace Prize or something, I don't know, or we could just make Chris's junk itch really bad. Either way, it's a win. Love, Clayton.
Oh.
So I'm gonna send, let me see. Oh, he just responded. By far the coolest LinkedIn message I've ever received, yada, yada, yada. I'll get right on that flesh-eating bacteria. Although if you want to make Chris's junk itch, all you have to do is let him sleep with your mom. Oh!
Whoa!
Brendan!
Wow!
Brendan!
Brendan's got some fire.
Brendan, you're coming to hell. I'm gonna send you a thumbs up. Fuck you. All right, let me see. Let's connect with one more person. All right, how's that sound, Chris?
As long as it's delaying the bacteria.
No. We're gonna get that bacteria smeared right on your dick and balls in no time. Trust me. Adam's. Wait, what was his name? Who did I connect with?
Brendan.
Brendan? Yeah, Brendan's the best of the field.
Yeah, by joining Patreon, you really get that one-on-one connection. Like, what's his name? Brendan.
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Brendan, yeah. These are very meaningful, significant connections. Just take it from Brandon. Okay, let me see. Next up, we got Keith. All right, Keith is an assistant store manager at Pet Supermarket. All right, hey, Keith, I see that you're a store manager at a pet supermarket. You're the perfect person I need to talk to. I have a pet, Chris, and he won't stop shitting on everything. It's all day, all night, just shitting all the time. I've been feeding him expired Taco Bell, like the internet told me, but he just keeps shitting. Let me know if you have any pet food you'd recommend for my pet Chris. Love, Clayton. Hopefully he gets back to me soon. Chris, how are your bowels doing?
I mean, they've been better.
Okay.
It also would help if you, didn't keep my bowels separate from my body.
Yeah, you know, it's what I read on the internet. That's what they recommended, that and the expired Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith responded, though.
Oh.
Hold on. Keith said, try pumpkin. It will help with the shitting.
Pumpkin?
That's great. Okay, all right, I'm going to respond to that. I will shove a pumpkin up his ass. Thank you, Keith. All right, Chris, we got a lot to get done today. We got to dab your balls in flesh-eating bacteria. We got to shove a pumpkin up your ass. And we got to do these taxes.
So who's your tax guy?
Great subject change. I'm definitely not forgetting to shove a pumpkin up your ass. Let me see. All right, so, Chris.
Yeah.
I got the man for the job, all right? He's the best in the biz. Who do you think of when you think of taxes?
Taxes.
Yeah, taxes.
An accountant?
Great improv. Nope, actually, I'm thinking it's this guy. He's historically known for his taxes. He's the best in the business. He's got all of the right tips. He's got all of the workarounds for the system. I'm talking Al Capone. Let's bring him in here.
Al Capone?
Yeah, there he is. He's right at the door. Come on in, Al.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, Al Capone. So good to see you. Do you mind if I do this? Is this offensive if I grip my fingers like this?
I'm pretty sure you have to when talking to me all the time.
Yeah. Al Capone.
Yeah.
You're the gangster from Prohibition, like the Al Capone.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Grew up in Brooklyn, ran Chicago. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, the Big C.
Yeah.
Chi-Town?
The Windy City, yeah.
Oh, Wendy's. I didn't know that they started there. Dave and his daughter with the hamburgers?
Windy City.
Oh, Windy City. Got
Come
it.
on.
Oh, Chris must be from Windy City because he blows. Am I right, Chris?
Hang on. Is he right?
I'll blow, I'll suck, I'll do whatever is needed to get these taxes done.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get you down to one of these pleasure houses that I run.
Pleasure house?
He's got them all over town, all over Chi-Town.
Yeah. I ran speakeasies, pleasure houses. Anything you wanted, I could get it for you.
Can we go to a pleasure house?
Chris, please. We can go to the pleasure houses later. We have taxes to do now, Chris.
All right.
Although I do want to come back to that, Al. I want to hear about the pleasure houses that you have down here in hell.
First off, how can I help? I can't tell what's ink and what's stink down here.
It's bad, Al. I haven't done taxes in ages. I thought Chris was doing them.
Perfect.
As you can see from this mountain of paperwork and receipts and toilet paper that somehow got mixed in there by mistake, we're fucked, Al. The Infernal Revenue Service is going to be barking up my tree. I mean, shit, I don't even know what income tax bracket I'm in. We're so fucked, Al. We need your help.
I'll tell you what you do, and I love that you got all these receipts just on a pile in the floor.
Yeah.
Because it's like you got to figure out how to just make it as confusing as possible for anybody to audit you.
Really?
That was like one of my great innovations. That and also like, don't file anything at all, guys. Like, what's the least amount you can reasonably get away with saying it costs to live like you do? Like there's literal ink and shit on the floor here. It can't cost a lot.
So you're saying like we should go the path of least resistance? That's like an Al Capone tip? So like no write-offs? Like what are write-offs? I don't even know what a write-off is.
Oh no, you write off everything. That's what I'm saying. You say your income's as low as possible, right? As low as it could possibly be, and it makes sense that you live in squalor.
Yeah.
But then also write off literally everything. You go to have dinner at a speakeasy and it's just you. It's a business meeting. You were just talking to yourself about business or whatever, like that kind of thing.
You can do that?
You just sort of lie about it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so Clayton, your hell-adjusted gross income is what, 666?
Yeah, somewhere thereabouts. Hold on, let me get my glasses on. I feel like, I don't know, whenever I remember my parents doing taxes, they always had glasses on. They were like, sitting in the kitchen table, one single light, lighting the whole thing. It was a very bleak and sad scene. And they were just, there's tears and scribbling. So let's just recreate that real quick. So I'm going to put my glasses on.
Here, take my visor.
Oh, he's got the nice green, see-through visor. Chris, you wear that. You look dorky as shit. Okay.
All right.
What about those cuffs? If we're cosplaying, am I supposed to have these little cuff things? What are those?
I think that's just the handcuffs from the Al Capone had in jail.
Oh.
Yeah, because you got arrested eventually, right?
Yeah, after murdering and killing and running Chicago from a criminal perspective for 10 years, they got me on tax evasion.
What?
I was so good at it, Chris.
Wait. They got you for tax evasion?
Technically, yes. Yeah, technically.
What you're saying is you played tax hide and go seek and then they caught you, is what you're saying.
Barely. Yes, barely caught me, yeah.
Okay.
So you got away with murder, prostitution, and
probably alcohol because that was a prohibition thing. Yeah.
That was the moneymaker, boys.
Okay.
But they got you for taxes?
Yeah, they had this wild idea that I would have to pay taxes on the money I made illegally.
Huh.
That's what I thought. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
How do they prove you made money if it was illegal?
Sometimes you can never trust a bookkeeper, and that's what happened to me.
Well, then why should we trust you?
We're trusting you right now, Al. Where you're supposed to be selling yourself right now.
Chris is the bookkeeper. This is why you have the layer of protection, Clayton.
Do I write you off?
You keep Chris as the bookkeeper so that when the books is cooked and you get pinched, you can blame Chris.
Wait, we gotta cook books? Are you talking about the book with the ingredients in it, or am I putting the book in the oven? Fuck, Al, what are you talking about, man? I don't even... Fuck!
Chris!
What?
Does Clayton understand metaphors?
No.
That would have been good information at the start of this. I don't know the lore. I'm new here.
Realistically, though, some of these receipts and invoices seem,
You guys have done taxes before, right?
Yeah.
Look, why don't we just use turbo hacks.
No, Chris, we use H&R cock, all right, Chris? I'm an H&R cock man, all right?
All right, sorry. But will they walk us through this, or like what are they going to do? Just
Yeah, what do we do, Al? What do we do?
bend us over and we just take it from them instead of taking it from the IRS?
I wouldn't recommend filing anything. Like I was saying, you just pretend you don't make any money, and then when they come, just confuse them with weird paperwork and toilet paper and shit.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, let's go back to basics, okay? Let's talk about write-offs, okay? So, let me see. I've got a motorcycle,
You could write that off?
an ATV,
Yeah, you can write that off.
a Tesla, a Cybertruck, it's the fucking worst.
You can write that off?
A bicycle,
Write off?
tricycle,
Yeah.
a unicycle. I'm trying that.
Perfect.
Okay, I ride off on those. Like,
Wait.
where do I go to? Where do I ride to? The sunset?
So you, okay, Chris, I'm concerned for Clayton,
I'm concerned vicariously for myself, like through him.
but I've got some good news.
What?
All of those are write-offs. Literally anything you want to be a write-off can be a write-off. It's the magic of the write-off.
I've got about 18 PT Cruisers, all red. I can ride those off. Do I ride them off onto a cliff?
I would recommend it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we put some of these receipts in there,
Uh-huh.
and then
Let's put them into the lava.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So then you'll write off with the receipts.
And there's no evidence.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
Now you guys are thinking like a Capone.
Okay.
Come on.
Really quick, because I am interested in your backstory, though, there, Al. Did you ever kill people personally? Tell us about your time in Chicago, if you will.
Can I just start off by saying that, it's great being dead because I can now take credit for all the people I killed.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't do that when I was in jail for tax evasion. You can't be like, oh, and I also killed a bunch of people. So, great to be able to talk about it. But yes, I've killed tons of people.
Cool. Let's talk body count. I mean, let's go. Let's talk about body count.
Yeah,
Give me a number.
at least 382.
Whoa.
That's a lot of women.
It's a weird assumption, Chris.
Chris, I think we're having a miscommunication that's very embarrassing on your part. I'm talking about dead bodies,
Oh, you did it with dead people?
No, Chris. Oh, my God.
I mean, since I've been dead, I've been very successful. So
Were those tax deductible, when you killed people?
I'll tell you what, that's the question I should have asked when I was getting arrested for tax evasion on the money I made illegally. If I had to pay taxes on it, could I have written off the Tommy guns I had to provide my employees to protect it?
Huh. On the subject of things you should definitely buy, I want to tell you about our sponsor this week, Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop miniatures with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. And if you use code GOODMORNING at checkout, you can get 5% off all orders of physical miniatures. If you're an artist and you like tabletop RPGs or you just like making cool stuff, Hero Forge is amazing. Hero Forge's easy-to-use design tools let you build the perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser. And they have color printed options. They also offer downloadable model files for users to 3D print their own unique designs at home. Clayton and I both made figurines of ourselves so we can play games and stuff together. Sometimes Clayton uses mine as a voodoo doll, but that's besides the point. They also make great gifts for friends and family because who doesn't want a little miniature version of themselves or their fantasy creature? So visit HeroForge.com to start designing your custom miniature today and check back often. New content is added every week. That's HeroForge.com and use code GOODMORNING to get 5% off all orders of physical miniatures. Thank you, Hero Forge, for your continued support. It means so much to us. And listeners, use code GOODMORNING to get 5% off. It helps supports the show, and you get something really cool out of it. Anyway, back to taxes.
Going back to my personal taxes, and I guess by proxy, Chris's taxes, because
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to claim him as a dependent. That's right?
That's definitely right, yes.
Okay. I mean, say we get audited or something. Does he have to act like my son, or what does that do?
I don't think he's required to by law, but I think he might want to.
Be your son?
Yeah, I mean, I think in order to be my dependent, we have to be like my ward, like the Robin to my Batman or some shit. I don't know.
Are you gonna adopt me?
Do you want to? I mean, are you offering, or am I can't tell if I'm offering.
Should you get on one knee and kneel? I don't know. How does this work? I've never been adopted before.
I will if that. Al, is that? I'm looking at you.
Does that work?
Are we doing this right? Do I?
By the powers invested in me, I can definitely pronounce this adoption started.
Okay.
Okay.
Clayton,
Yes.
Do you need the rules to perform an adoption?
I mean, I don't have them off the top of my head. You've seen my tax knowledge, so yes, I think I need that help.
I would say I find your overall knowledge lacking in every subject.
Thank you.
But here's what you do. You get on your knees.
Okay.
Both of them, not just one.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is so you are their height.
Chris is rather short.
Yeah.
You are coming down to meet them on their level. Chris, how tall are you?
Putting it legally 5'9.5". If I'm talking to a female, 5'10". I round up.
Yeah, dating apps, he's 5'10". So I think
That's a fair stretch.
this tradition of me being down on my knees to be at his height doesn't necessarily work with the grown man because I am about at cock level. And this is feeling really weird, especially for adoption proceedings.
Yeah.
So, Al, I just want to flag that. I just want to put that out there real quick.
Yeah, is this normal?
Is this normal?
This is definitely not normal, but I'm kind of okay with it. How do you feel, Clayton? You seem like it's weirding you out.
I think you died from syphilis, so I'm going to get back off of my knees. We're going to act like that never happened. We're going to strike this from the record. I think that might be a tax term.
Can we strike this from the record?
Tax gods.
Did it echo for anybody else or just me?
How do we make it a record?
I think the IRS is listening. That's, so I think they understood the assignment.
We have struck it.
Okay. All right. We struck it. So anyways, Al, let's talk about investments. Okay.
Okay.
I got some investments. Been doing a lot of crypto. Okay. And I've lost a lot of money.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. How does that factor into taxes?
I gotta be honest with you, losing money is a great way to not have to pay taxes.
Oh, great.
That's probably the best way. And the thing that makes me the most mad is like I went to jail for not paying my taxes, and I was like one of the richest people at the time. And now those people are like presidents.
Yeah.
So like that sucks. I was born too early.
Okay, so when you were arrested,
Yeah.
why didn't you just pay off what you owed for taxes?
I tried that, but I was kicked out of school in the 6th grade. I didn't know much about how you, quote, paid off your taxes. So I just tried to pay off everybody on the grand jury, and it kind of fucked me a little bit, if I'm honest.
Oh.
It had worked great up until that point, though.
Oh.
I gotta be honest with you.
How many times were you arrested for stuff?
Oh, I got arrested all the time. But I mean, that's just like a cost of doing business when you're a bootlegger.
A bootlegger. What is that? Is that another tax thing that we need to learn? Do I need to get boots?
It's a prohibition thing. Although down here, I think it's someone who takes legs off of people. But up there, it was someone who like ran illegal alcohol, like over from Canada into, Chicago.
Okay. All right. Got you. So, back to these investments. Maybe I want to like pull out a loan, and I'm looking here at my fecal score, and it seems rather low. I think I'm in like the teens.
Yeah.
Is that good? Like the lower my fecal score, the better?
No, you definitely want a fecal score outside of anything that can be called teens.
Okay.
But maybe a combination of like better tax prep. So making Chris get on that and like a fiber might help with your FICO score.
Yeah.
So like my fecal score is like, let's say it's 13, okay? But
Okay.
like it only is on a scale from 1 to 100, right? I like 100's the cap, so I just got to catch up by like 80 something fecal points, right?
I think the score starts at 350. I think 350 is the lowest you can be, and then it goes up to 850.
850. God damn.
That's a lot of poop.
Yeah.
At least his fecal score is in the black. I mean, it's better than if it was in the red. Then I think we'd have a problem.
If your fecal score's in red, you've got dysentery.
Well, you would know because you had some venereal diseases, am I right?
That's the second time you brought up my syphilis.
It's the only thing I know about you.
But I do feel like I have to say dysentery is not a sexually
my bad.
transmitted disease.
As you can see, I'm not the most knowledged man. I'm not the most learned, okay? But if I know two things about Al Capone, it's that he was great or bad at taxes, and then he died from syphilis, okay? So I'm gonna bring it up. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's fair. I did die of syphilis, which honestly sounds like a pirate disease.
Yeah.
But you get it from chasing booty, so there you go.
Yeah. And you were a bootlegger. You're basically just a 1930s pirate.
Yeah, like a land pirate.
I was
Arr.
very much a land pirate, but just for the Great Lakes region of Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So I've got some great advice. Like, it seems like you don't really know where to put the money you may or may not be willing to tell
At
the
all.
Infernal Revenue Service you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would recommend any investments in sin. So you got your gambling. You got your,
Gambling.
let's just say brothels. You got your sex work, right?
Okay.
You got your alcohol. Is alcohol legal in hell? I don't know. But if it's not, I gotcha.
Okay.
I know how to make that business sing.
Oh, you got some hooch? Okay.
Oh, yeah. We got the hooch. We got the giggle juice.
Did you make alcohol in prison? Because you were at, was it Alcatraz? What prison were you in?
The one thing I do think that's messed up about this time is if you like screw over a bunch of people and make $1 million, you have to buy your own island. But when I did it, I got my own for free, guys.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the sad thing about Alcatraz though was I spent so much time on like the running the business aspect of it. Like, how do I keep this well-oiled organization of murder like operating? I never learned how to make toilet wine.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was the saddest thing that happened to me in prison outside of the syphilis eating my brain.
Yeah. It also probably was extra painful because, like, you should have been king shit of Alcatraz because they named it after you, right?
Yeah, my middle name is Catraz. I don't know if you know this. It was changed on Ellis Island because when we came over from Naples, they changed it to Catraz.
I didn't know you're from Nipples.
And then my niece went on and changed it a little bit more, and she's Kim Cattrall, and she's on Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So if we're trying to hide these investments, all right,
Yes.
what do we report on the W666 for?
Here's how you hide them. You find a patsy. Do you guys know what a patsy is?
I've played Patsy.
Let's just assume we don't know what
Okay.
a patsy is.
Yeah.
Let's assume Chris doesn't know.
Clayton,
Yes.
Chris is your patsy.
I thought it was his son.
Yeah, he's my boy.
I don't think we ever actually finished the ceremony, so loophole, but if you guys want to
Whoa,
finish.
whoa. Nothing is going in my poop hole.
No. We're not talking about that, okay?
That's how you get dysentery.
The venereal disease, known as dysentery. But for real though, what the fuck is a patsy? And why does that sound like a slur, you know?
What you do is you get a Chris.
Oh, okay.
You get a Chris in your life,
All right.
and you put a business or two in his name, and that way if they're rated, it's his name on the bill, right? So it's his responsibility.
Oh.
And same with an audit. If the Infernal Revenue Service comes a knocking at your door, you point him at Chris.
Easy. Cool.
So we need a business. Well, podcasting doesn't make any money.
Not at all. Yeah, I'm
Unfortunately not.
I'm pretty sure we're operating at a loss right now, in fact. Yeah.
We are in the red.
Yeah.
By that I mean blood. So, okay, we need a business. Oh, boots. Bootlegging. We should start a boot business.
I got $1 million idea, guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Custom boots,
Uh-huh.
fitted to your calf, bootleggers.
Sold. Where do I put Chris's signature? Because he's going to be the one.
In order to make this deal official, you gotta get down on both your knees.
I don't know about that. Al.
So, wait, does that make you my grandfather? Adoption is so confusing. It's worse than the tax code.
I know. The taxes is so crazy.
Taxes are difficult. That's why I never bothered.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that I might have to do the same.
Will you dad me?
Are you talking to me or Al?
I'm sorry, who?
Sorry, I thought you needed to adopt me, so I was asking. Dad, is it okay if I ask him to be my grandfather?
Yeah, we're just going to move right along. You're just going to move right along.
Technically, the ceremony was never completed, so you loophole.
Oh, we have to consummate the adoption? That is so weird.
You do have to
Yeah.
consummate the adoption. It's not as weird as it sounds, though. You just got to go to the closest park and push him on a swing.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a different kind of pushing, and I was about to say I'm not comfortable with that. But, we're not necessarily a family-friendly podcast, but I do feel like that would pull us from Spotify.
It's fine. He's just your stepson.
Well, at this point, we're very family friendly because we're all family here. Like when you're here,
That's a fair point. That's a good point.
you're Olive Garden.
Yeah. Wait, can we write off Olive Garden?
If you're there, it's a write-off.
Okay. All right. Chris, write those breadsticks down. All right. That's good. That's good.
But they're unlimited and free.
Good. Unlimited free money. Hack.
Oh, we could sell the breadsticks. Can we start a boot and breadstick business? I mean, it's got a lot of alliteration.
Yeah. Boots and bread. B&B. Air. We put them in the air. Airbnb.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. I got to write this down.
We're cooking here. This is a good idea. Al, I'm feeling a lot better about these taxes, man. Like, you came in here, my confidence was way up here, my hands up here, and then slowly it started to wither down. But, I'm starting to build my confidence back up. This is good stuff, Al.
You're welcome. May I make a recommendation for the Airbnb? B&B business?
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Deliver your products via t-shirt cannon.
And that's a write-off.
That's the air. And
Oh.
that's the write-off.
All right. You see, I'm learning. I'm picking it up.
Anything can be a write-off if you believe it's a write-off.
Then in that case, Al, clearly you probably need to be compensated for your time and work here.
I do, yeah.
And then I'll write that off. Duh.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and then I'm making money.
Is that how that works? If you write something off, you're still spending it though, right?
But I'm making money, so we're all happy, right?
Right, then he writes us off and then we make the money back.
Does
It's
that-
invisible money, Chris.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what the billionaires do.
I mean, most of your money is invisible.
Yeah. Anyways, Al, what do I owe you? What's the damage?
It's $666,000.
Fuck! Oh my god.
I'll let you make 3 easy installments
Great.
of $666,000 each.
Okay.
But that's
That interest is pretty high.
It'll kill you,
Yeah.
and so will I.
Let me confer with Chris real
Wow.
quick. Chris, how much do you have in your wallet? Let me see. I got a 5 here. I forgot a 10. Fuck. Were those Funko Pops? Those are worth something, right?
no, we sold those for popsicles.
Shit. Do you have any Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon cards, or anything that holds value or anything?
Your crypto.
My crypto. Okay.
Do you take cryptos?
I only accept Melania coin currently.
Oh, okay. That's the new one, right? That's the one that's popping off right now, right?
It is in my mind. It's a long shot, but I'm betting on that horse to win.
Do you accept Sinmo?
Ooh.
I can send you a Sinmo.
I did just sign up for Sinmo when I got here, yeah.
Great. Okay. All right. What do I owe you? What's the damage?
$666,000.
You have not budged from that. Okay. I was hoping you would have changed the number.
Yeah, so it is 4 now
Oh, it's only 4.
installments
Oh.
of $666,000. I'm very expensive to hire as a consultant, but guys, listen, you're gonna be making so much money in write-offs.
We're going to be writing this off, Chris.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pull all the levers here. Is there like a friends and family discount?
We are family.
Because technically, I'm Chris's dad and you're his granddad, right?
yeah.
Technically, that ceremony never went through, but I'll allow it. I'll bump it down to 5 installments of $666,000.
Now we're
And
talking.
honestly, I'm not sure I can budge off of it. That's like the lowest I can go. Maybe 6. Let's leave it at 5.
Let me just talk with my son real quick. Chris, I think we got him. We're right where we want him. This is great.
Yeah, but isn't 6 payments
Uh-huh.
more than 1 payment? Like it's gone up?
No, because it's like the fecal score. The higher the number, the better. That's what he taught me.
I just don't know if that.
Yeah, of course you don't know. Chris, you're an idiot. You're stupid. Okay. Hey, Al, you got a deal.
Sweet. What's your Sinmo?
Oh, it's a Hail Clayton 69.
Perfect.
Just like his social media.
Yeah.
All right. It just came through, so we're good. In fact, just to show you how good a guy I can be, I'll write it all for you. Give me your Cybertruck keys.
Oh, you'll write it off. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris, this makes sense. This makes perfect sense. Yeah, here they are.
Why are the keys shaped like the car?
I don't know. A Nazi made it. Who knows?
Am I getting in a toaster?
Listen, it's an imperfect vehicle in an imperfect time, all right? Anyways, I hope you don't explode on the way to the bank or wherever the fuck you file my taxes, but hey, enjoy that write-off.
All right.
Will do.
Ah, there he goes. Oh, Chris, what a great guy. What a huge help.
Couldn't ask for a better grandfather.
Yeah.
If you want great tax advice, or if you want to be able to get that new job that you need that recommendation on LinkedIn, follow us and subscribe on Patreon. That's goodmorningfromhell.com. You will get Clayton in your DMs.
Well, I mean, they actually technically have to go to me. Once they, once they sign up for the Patreon, they're given a link to my LinkedIn, and then they can connect with me, and then I will accept them once they pay me. But hey, if you sign up for a Patreon, I'm just gonna say it's a write-off. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah.
who's paying attention anyways? Legally, I need to probably say that it is not a write-off. So I just in case the IRS is listening.
They are. Please write that off
Strike that.
from the record.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Hit us up on Patreon. Please support us, or else we will be going out of business. Okay. Anything else, Chris?
Hail Clayton.
Hail Clayton.
Hail Dad.
I love you, son.
Thank you so much, Todd Schlosser.
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 Schlosser, yeah.
Am I mispronouncing it now? Now I feel like I'm going crazy.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Either way,
Todd, we love you.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your second time on the show, right, Todd?
Yes, I think last time I was on with my former co-host Mikey.
Yeah.
And I can't honestly remember exactly what we did.
It was great.
I loved it.
Whatever it
was.
was, I don't remember it either, but I know it was a good one, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of content, tell people about your podcast, because you have two great podcasts that me and Blaine have both been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get you back on soon, too. But yeah, so I have a horror movie podcast and a romance and romantic movie podcast. The horror movie podcast is called The Horror Virgin, of which I am. I don't like scary movies, but my co-host Paige makes me watch them, and then we sort of make fun of those movies and like talk about it, make fun of me for being scared. And then we sort of have the opposite version of that, which is romancing the podcast or romancing the pod, because Paige doesn't love rom-coms, and I make her watch them because they're the best.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, we love Paige. She's also been on the show before.
Yeah, she just did the Xenomorph Queen episode. It was so good. Yeah.
Xenomorph Queen, yeah.
Yes.
Paige is actually, fun fact, staying at my house during South by Southwest. She's going to be doing some stand-up in Austin.
She told me, yeah. I was so jealous because when I was in Austin, only Chris came to see me.
Okay, we can talk about, hey, you know what, Todd? Let's make this into content. We can talk about this in our post show, which will be posted next week. It's called Why We're Going to Hell. Apparently, I'm going to hell because I didn't hang out with Todd when he was in Austin. So there it is.
But yeah, go subscribe to Romancing the Pod and Horror Virgin, both great podcasts, and
Thank you.
we love being on them.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do another collab.
Soon.
Hopefully, I want to do a walk to remember.
I know. And that's why I want to get you on, because we've been holding it for you and people are clamoring for it.
I'm two-time. I've been on both programs. I think I'm one of the few people that has been on both of you guys' programs.
I remember your True Lies episode because it was unhinged.
Yeah, it was a good episode. I take great pride in that. I love you guys' shows. So go check them out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Todd, for coming on. And yeah, go check us out on Patreon. We will be doing our weekly paywalled show called Why We're Going to Hell, and it's going to be a fun one. We're about to record that right now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.